Education is ever evolving. It's very fluid, especially as what is considered this digital age. I'm Amy Argo. I'm going to be talking to you about the benefits of online education. With the advent of network computers, teachers have utilized email, the internet, and computer conferencing software to broaden their classroom walls. As interconnectivity becomes more prominent and attainable, educators are searching for extending their boundaries of inclusivity, diversity, and globalization. The concept of online education takes a lot of different forms. From network classrooms to 100% virtual classrooms, there's no return to the exclusive four-walled classroom. Although a lot of the research for online education is post-secondary, there is great benefit in offering virtual courses for secondary students. Let's start with traditional students. Traditional students attend brick and mortar buildings for several hours each day for a given portion of the year. Dissimulated as this may sound, online education can be very beneficial for traditional secondary students. In fact, a study by IBM found that online students learn 5 times the material when they use multimedia content. A word that you hear now, a buzzword, is flipped classrooms. A flipped classroom is where lectures are delivered electronically at home and class time is reserved for application of the material. Instructor proponents of this method cite efficient use of in-class time, more engagement with activities, student responsibility, increased one-on-one interaction between the instructor and the student, and it also appeals to multiple learning styles. A flipped classroom can be the ideal solution. Student-focused classrooms. Long gone are the days of a teacher standing for hours in front of a chalkboard while students take notes. This paradigm shift is no longer teacher-focused. Educators are looking to hold students responsible for their learning, and the role of the educator is seeping into facilitation. Creativity can flow freely as learners can opt for the assessment or activity that best suits their learning style. Another way you can use online education in traditional atmosphere is 100% online. It is possible. In a complete traditional online class setting, students are physically in a brick and mortar classroom, yet they're fully immersed in the online world. For the time allotted per period, students sit in a lab and they engage with the technology. In this setting, students are, it's self-paced. The educator is the facilitator. The popularity of 100% online classroom is low for secondary students, but many districts are starting to embrace the use of learning management systems. Maybe Google Classroom, Schoology, Canvas, Edmodo. Finally, with graduation rates being scrutinized, retention rates are vital. Schools that offer virtual learning have witnessed retention rates raise anywhere from 25 to 60%. Let's talk about non-traditional students. Online education is very, very beneficial to non-traditional students. Maybe the students are troubled or they're special needs, or maybe they're exemplary and they do not attend a brick and mortar school building. For troubled and high-needs students, every student deserves the opportunity for a quality education. With the arrival of No Child Left Behind in 2001, attention has been on narrowing the gap achievement between students of various populations. Many of those academic problems facing these students can be avoided if given special consideration to virtual courses. At-risk students often become distracted with the social aspects of schooling. They can obtain a high-quality education without the interfering effects of a traditional classroom. Certain students thrive in a social environment. However, there are students who feel threatened by the traditional classroom. Shy students benefit from online courses by eliminating the peer pressure and the publicity of traditional classrooms. When behind the scene, students tend to be more outspoken and enriched. As Susan Cain explained in her TED Talk, schools are designed mostly for extroverts, and for extroverts' need for lots of stimulation. Introverted students excel in low-key environments. For students maybe who have already failed courses, online curriculum gives them the opportunity to recover those missing credits. Also, many times at-risk students have doctors, counselors, and court appointments that cause truancy. With online education, attendance measures are eliminated and students can focus on holistic improvement. For non-troubled students, students don't have to be categorized as special needs or at risk to benefit from non-traditional online education. Exceptional students can choose from a plethora of electives and have the opportunity to graduate early by working at their own pace. Small school districts are limited in staff. Therefore, they're restricted to the array of elective courses they can offer. With online education, students can hone in on career pathways that are best suited for their future. This also opens up schedules for dual credit and early college courses. Virtual curriculum can also benefit students who have already entered the workforce. Online education gives students the flexibility to plan around work schedules and family responsibilities. Speaking of family, students who have already started families early can benefit by reputing the need for childcare and allowing them to stay home with their children, all while keeping the student on time with graduation and college. Lastly, online education offers benefits for faculty and school districts. For the faculty, the creation of online courses takes an enormous amount of front-load effort. But as the course progresses, the workload can be completed ahead of time. This gives the educator freedom to tweak and personalize courses throughout the year. Of course, it's a time saver and a stress reliever. But faculty of small school districts can also broaden their course offerings and enhance their career pathways. And students such as mine with the one teacher department, students can have the opportunity to complete pathways without faculty having to rotate semesters or teach multiple classes per period. School districts can also benefit from online education. They can serve incarcerated or at-risk students. This provides a safe atmosphere for those students who might be forced into alternative classrooms with non-certified staff. It also benefits special needs students. The computer programs can read aloud the material. Teachers can personalize curriculum and activities based on IEPs. Special needs students can also work at their own pace. School districts can offer multiple courses for summer school, where faculty and money are often limited. One facilitator can teach a whole class of summer students, while each student is learning a different sequence. Finally, school districts that are restricted in elective faculty can compete with larger districts by offering a wide range of courses. You know, students today are digital natives. They were born and raised on the web, and they're most successful there. They deserve a high-quality education and an atmosphere that best capitalized on their digital strengths. Thank you.